When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, something without wanting, love, bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the daily light ahead of me seemed impossible to face, when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the deadline ahead of me seemed impossible to face, and when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. I just want to look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day.
Whenever dark is falling, you know the spirit of the party starts to come alive until the day is dawning. Can throw out all the blues and hit the city lights, 'cause there's music in the air and lots of loving everywhere. So give me the night. Give me, 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 give me. You need the evening action, a place to dine, a glass of wine, a little late romance. It's a chain reaction. We'll see the people of the world coming out to dance, 'cause there's music in the air and lots of loving everywhere. So give me the night. Give me, 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 give me. So come on out tonight, and we'll leave the others on a ride through paradise. And if you feel alright, then we can be lovers, 'cause I see that starlight look in your eyes. Don't you know we can fly? Just Give me the night. 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 Give me the night.
Girl, I'll do whatever, yeah. I'll see you through. I swear you got it together, baby. Baby, keep on doing it. Right on, get down. Baby, keep on. Baby, keep on doing it. Right on, get down. Baby, keep on doing it. Right on, it's time.
For their generous sponsorship for tonight's performance with Gregory Charles. Hope everybody's keeping safe. Keep on doing it. Right on.
Whatever you want, whatever you need, anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally, because every woman, it's all in me.
In a cafe, or sometimes
To introduce hip-hop violinist Marika Felingi with her new song, Promise.
Bonsoir tout le monde, bienvenue à cette soirée qui est présentée par le Fonds israélien de recherche sur le cancer. Good evening everyone, welcome to this ICRF fund raising event. Thank you for participating. You are sitting at home right now. You were expecting to be sitting maybe in a venue and celebrate again this year to raise funds that are dearly needed everywhere in Montreal. The president of the organization will be speaking in just a few moments, Jeffrey Bernstein, and he'll explain where all of these things go. Before we move any further, I'd like to thank DJ Imandelis. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Et merci aussi beaucoup à notre jeune Montréalaise Marika Feligi pour sa performance d'entrée de jeu. Merci à tous les deux. La musique, c'est fait pour réunir les gens, pour les rassembler. C'est ce qu'on va essayer de faire ce soir. Vous êtes avec nous sur Facebook, sur l'une ou l'autre des différentes plateformes, celle de l'Icrf, celle la Notre et quelques autres aussi. Je vous invite à communiquer avec nous directement à travers Facebook. Vous pouvez nous demander nous faire des demandes spéciales. Moi, je vais jouer au cours des 2 prochaines heures, mais on va aussi vous présenter des vidéos extrêmement touchantes. In the next few hours, next 2 hours, we'll be presenting some very, very interesting stuff as far as research, cancer research. Also some very emotional stuff that you'll want to see. That usually would be shown in a venue, but tonight is available for all of you participating with us. If you want to make special requests, I will be taking your special request tonight. So you just use your phone or your computer or any intelligent device, smart device, and you can communicate with me. I've got computers all around me, and I'm getting messages already from all of you. Alors, je reçois vos messages et je vais répondre à vos demandes spéciales au cours des 2 prochaines heures avec quelques interruptions. I just want to tell you that tonight, yes, music is bringing us together. You know that even though we're in a period of crisis, research doesn't wait, cancer doesn't wait. People still need help. People still need to do some research so that we can move forward. And tonight we are specifically highlighting the work of 3 ICRF supervising physicians: Dr. Walter Gottlieb, Chief Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology and Division of Gynecology Oncology at the Jewish General Hospital. C'est un hôpital où mon père a travaillé pendant plusieurs décennies. Le Dr. Lorenzo Ferri, qui est le directeur Upper GI Cancer Program à l'Université McGill. Et le Dr. Marc Isler, qui est chef de département de chirurgie au CIE2S, au CIE2S de l'Est de Montréal. Alors, ce sont 3 spécialistes dont on parlera davantage ce soir, mais vous savez qu'il y a de la recherche qui se fait sur le cancer partout à Montréal, et donc l'ICRF vient supporter pas seulement du côté anglophone, mais du côté francophone aussi, tous ceux qui font de la recherche pour aider tout ça. Donc, vous comprenez un peu ce qui va se passer dans les prochaines heures. Moi, je vais prendre vos demandes spéciales, on va faire un peu de musique, on va vous présenter différents éléments d'information. Et tout ça en même temps, c'est fait pour ramasser des fonds. Si le cœur vous en dit, vous pouvez participer en donnant. Il y a un bouton là, sur Facebook où vous pouvez faire ça, ou alors vous pouvez le faire à icrfmontréal.org. Now, I think you get the gist. This is what's going to be happening in the next few hours. I'll be taking a request. I just got one from Emily here, who wants to hear Piano Man, which is appropriate considering I'm sitting at the piano. I'll be taking a request, but we'll have some interventions from people who are responsible for the ICRF. And at the same time, I hope you'll enjoy this. I hope you'll enjoy the information. I hope you'll be moved by what we have to say. And you may want to give as well. Any gift, any contribution is important. You may do so by going to the button that's right there on Facebook, or by going to icrfmontreal.org. So that's Montreal, the full name, icrfmontreal.org. Alors, avant de vous présenter le président de l'organisation, je commence à répondre à des demandes. Je vais prendre celle d'Émilie qui a demandé Piano Man. We start things off with Emily Cyr, who 58 seconds ago requested Piano Man. Well, it's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd rushes in. There's a man standing right next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, "Son, can you sing me a melody? I'm not quite sure how it goes, but it's soft and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. It goes la 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 the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. 'Cause we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. Well, it's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday. The manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano sounds like a carnival. The microphone smells like a beer. And they stand at the bar putting bread in my jar, say, "What are you doing here?" They go la 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 la, la 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 la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause you're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a memory, and you've got us feeling all right. Première chanson de la soirée pour Émilie. Tiens, il y a Ginette Riel qui aimerait entendre Imagine. Ginette just sent me a message. She wants to hear Imagine. Pretty good idea for an evening like tonight, as we imagine a world without cancer. It will come. Question is, how fast can we make it there? Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living life in peace. Ooh. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Maybe one day you will join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living life in peace. Ooh. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Maybe one day you will join us, and the world will be as one. Voilà, deuxième demande de la soirée. Et puis, je vous reçois, là. Pour ceux qui se posent des questions, là, je vous reçois Lucille du Centre du Québec et puis Réjeanne Aubry qui nous écoute en France ce soir. She's in France and watching us right now, which is great. Chantal Fleury aussi, who's in France right now. That's fantastic. J'ai vu votre demande de C'est beau la vie et puis quoi d'autre de Rocketman. J'ai vu votre demande aussi. Life is life. Yeah, I tend to agree. So I can see your request. Please feel free to just write in, and I'll take your requests as we move on to this evening. Avant de continuer, je vais vous demander d'accueillir chez vous pour une explication vraiment plus claire de ce que Icrf fait. Et pas depuis quelques instants, mais vraiment depuis un long moment, depuis plusieurs décennies. Let me introduce you the president of Icrf, Jeffrey Bernstein.
Thank you, Gregory.
My pleasure.
Bonsoir et bienvenue au 43e Gala du Icrf. Good evening and welcome to Icrf's 43rd annual Gala. My name is Jeffrey Bernstein. I'm the proud volunteer president of Icrf. Mon nom est Jeffrey Bernstein et je suis très fier d'être le président du Icrf. We are honored to be here together with all of you, the people of Montreal, the people of Quebec, and we have people here with us tonight from all over the world. I am here in the intimate, bespoke setting of Nocturne, Gregory Charles' beautiful Montreal studio. Gregory, you and your team have embraced us with open arms, with social distancing, of course. And so thank you very much.
My pleasure.
And I want to thank our CEO, Alexandra Schwartz, for pivoting our charity to a virtual format, along with the extraordinary help of our general manager, Cheryl Ramroop. If my grandparents, who are in their 90s, can manage to get YouTube working, and they're watching the show tonight, anyone can tune in tonight. So it's not too late. Share the link. Invite your friends who are sitting at home and probably not doing much since they can't go out. And, it's clear that we're all about to experience a night to remember and an incredible show, a night that for our organization is a first. For decades, Icrf Montreal has hosted a revered annual gala with past performers with international stardom. But the feeling one has when you can support someone local, someone from your own community, no international celebrity or artist can replace that. We supported Celine Dion, who performed twice for this gala in 1994 and 1996. And Gregory, we're proud to have you on board in 2020, which is turning out to be quite an interesting year.
Merci beaucoup.
And a unique year. You're welcome. While we all learn how to adapt to the COVID-19 tidal wave that has changed our lives forever, we can be sure that cancer has and will remain with us for the foreseeable future. Cancer is the leading cause of death in Quebec, ahead of cardiovascular disease. Le cancer est la première cause de décès au Québec devant les maladies cardiovasculaires. During these demanding times, the cancer community is especially vulnerable. En ces temps difficiles, les personnes touchées par le cancer sont particulièrement vulnérables. As funding has plummeted, the need to support basic science and clinical research programs at our leading medical institutions, both here in Montreal and in Israel, is greater than ever. Icrf, we are a small organization, I like to say, with a very long reach. Icrf funds clinical and basic science research across the city. Un petit organisme avec une très grande portée. Icrf finance des recherches cliniques et de base dans toute la ville. This includes research at the Jewish General Hospital, the Montreal General Hospital, the MUHC Glen, the Montreal Children's Hospital, Hôpital Saint-Justin, et Hôpital Maisonneuve-Rosemont. Icrf scientific board members are comprised of Montreal-based scientists and oncologists. Their clinics and laboratories harness cutting-edge technology and innovation that have local and global impact. And 15 years ago, we had a vision of bringing Israeli fellows to Montreal. This vision was created by none other than Dr. Walter Gottlieb. Dr. Gottlieb is chairman of Icrf Scientific Advisory Board and chief of the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology at the Jewish General Hospital. He's a world-class expert in single incision robotic surgery, a world-class scientist, professor, mentor, father of 5, a wonderful husband, and an overall incredible human being. Mesdames et messieurs, dear guests, please welcome Dr. Walter Gottlieb.
Hi, good evening. My name is Walter Gottlieb. So first, I wish to thank you for being with us in this innovative, techy, COVID journey. We sure made other plans for tonight, but I guess life is what happens after you made other plans. Or as some say, man plans and God laughs. A word on COVID and cancer. We are in this COVID crisis, and the only way out is the way through. Like Churchill said very well, when you are in hell, just keep walking. But when we will get out of this, cancer will still be the first cause of death, touching 45%, or almost 1 out of every 2 persons in Canada. This leads me then to Icrf. Icrf has engaged in caring, in helping decrease the burden of cancer since 1975. It has raised over 75 million US to support over 2,500 research projects globally, mainly in Israel, the US, and Canada. Icrf has funded scientists who went on to discover incredible medical breakthroughs, including 2 Nobel Prize winners. This year, Icrf Montreal chapter, that's you and me, has funded 7 Israeli fellows who have conducted innovative cancer research here in Montreal. It was under the supervision of leading Montreal physicians across the city, reaching from the Jewish General Hospital to the Montreal General Hospital, to the Glen, Sainte-Justine, and Maisonneuve-Rosemont. At Icrf Montreal, we invest in the doctors and scientists of tomorrow, what we call the clinician scientists. They are translationalists who connect the lab bench to the patient's bedside and back. This introduces precision personalized medicine, which is really the future of how we view medicine today. At the same time, being here, they accelerate the research of our city's leading oncologists. That being said, in the name of all of us, patients, families, healthcare providers, and researchers here in Israel and ultimately around the globe, I thank you for making this dream become a goal. Where I see the difference between a goal and a dream, that the goal is a dream with deadlines. Nothing will work unless we all do. And you did. Now it's our turn to take over. As stated by Ralph Waldo Emerson, what lays in front of us and what lays behind us is nothing compared to what lays within us. When I think about you who support us, generous donors, my brain stops at 2 words. Thank you. I wish you a wonderful, happy evening.
Merci beaucoup, Dr. Gottlieb. Thank you, Dr. Gottlieb. Dr. Gottlieb, d'ailleurs, qui m'a laissé savoir que sa chanson préférée, à lui, c'est Alléluia de Leonard Cohen. Et il n'est pas le seul parce que j'ai déjà, depuis le début de cette soirée, plusieurs demandes. Dr. Gottlieb, who we just heard a few seconds ago, his favorite song is Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. He's not the only one because I've gotten this request quite a few times already since the beginning of the evening. Let me remind you, you can make your requests on Facebook. I'm reading you as this show goes along, and I'm also reading your messages. Lots of messages from people who have lost loved ones, spouses, parents to cancer. My mom had cancer as well. She was treated at the Montreal Jewish General Hospital. but not everyone makes it out. So this is why this research is so important. And this is why this fund is so important. Il y a des gens qui m'envoient des messages pour me parler de leur histoire personnelle, des gens qui ont perdu des parents, qui ont perdu un conjoint ou une conjointe au cancer. J'ai pas besoin de vous convaincre, hein, c'est ça l'importance de cette soirée. Encore une fois, si vous voulez donner, vous pouvez le faire à travers le bouton qui existe sur Facebook ou alors vous pouvez le faire en allant au icrfmontréal.org. Again, if you want to contribute, if you want to donate, please, there's a button right there on Facebook as you are watching us, or you can also go to icrfmontreal.org. Bon, je commence par faire une chanson pour le Dr Gottlieb. Ça va faire plaisir à plusieurs personnes, il y en a trop pour que je les nomme. Avec la chanson de Leonard Cohen, They say there was a sacred chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. Well, she tied you to your kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew the hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I did my best. It wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I've told the truth. I didn't come to fool you. And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of Song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Voilà pour le Dr Gottlieb. Merci pour vos beaux commentaires d'ailleurs. Thank you for all your nice comments about the song. You are right. The song is magnificent. Paulette wants to hear La Quête. Elle veut entendre La Quête. Je ne résisterai pas puisque la recherche, c'est aussi la quête. La quête de solutions, la quête de remèdes. Alors ici on sent La Quête. Rêver un impossible rêve. Porter le chagrin des départs. Brûler d'une impossible fièvre. Partir où personne ne part. Aimer jusqu'à la déchirure. Aimer, même trop, même mal, tenter, sans forcer, sans armure, d'atteindre l'inaccessible étoile. Telle est ma quête, suivre l'étoile. Peu m'importe mes chances, peu m'importe le temps et la désespérance, et puis lutter toujours, sans question ni repos, se damner pour l'or d'un mot d'amour. Je ne sais si je serai ce héros, mais mon cœur serait tranquille, et les villes s'éclabousseraient de bleu, parce qu'un malheureux brûle encore, bien qu'ayant tout brûlé, brûle encore, même trop, même mal, pour atteindre à s'en écarteler, pour atteindre l'inaccessible étoile. Voilà pour la demande de Paulette. Cécile qui me dit une chanson de Charles Aznavour. Cécile wants to hear a Charles Aznavour song. I'll do that in a second. Joanne wants to hear Stand By Me. I'll do that as well. And I have got Nathalie who wants to hear a Aznavour song as well. On va commencer par Stand By Me, tiens. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, and the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. Oh, darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Oh, darling, never leave me. Just stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Jacinthe aimerait attendre un peu plus haut, un peu plus loin. Coming right up. Je vais essayer. C'est une grande œuvre de Jean-Pierre Ferland, magnifiquement chantée par Notre. I just got a request for un peu plus loin. Magnificent Quebec song. I don't think I'm worthy of singing it, but you requested it, so I'll give it a try. Un peu plus haut, un peu plus loin. Je veux aller un peu plus loin. Je veux voir comment c'est là-haut. Garde mon bras et tiens ma main. Un peu plus haut, un peu plus loin. Je veux aller encore plus loin. Laisse mon bras mais tiens ma main. Je n'irai pas plus loin qu'il faut. Encore un pas, encore un saut. Une tempête, un ruisseau. Regarde, j'ai laissé ta main. Attends-moi là-bas, je reviens. Encore un pas, un petit pas, encore un saut et je suis là. Là-haut, si je ne tombe pas, non, j'y suis, je ne tombe pas. C'est beau, c'est beau. Si tu voyais le monde au fond là-bas, c'est beau, c'est beau. La mer, plus petite que soi, mais tu ne la vois pas. C'est beau, c'est beau. Si tu voyais le monde au fond là-bas, c'est beau, c'est beau, c'est There you go. C'était ma tentative de chanter du Jean-Pierre Ferland / Notre. I'm going to send you to a video right now, a very moving video. It's like a tribute to these times, but also to the work of researchers and to way things will be in the future as well. So I'll send you to this video, and I'll be back with your request. Continue just sending in your requests, and if you want to donate as well, si vous voulez donner, vous avez le bouton sur Facebook ou aller à icrfmontréal.org. Ça nous ferait plaisir. Tout don est un don important pour la recherche sur le cancer. J'envoie cette vidéo qui est vraiment, vraiment fascinant. Continuez de m'envoyer vos demandes spéciales et je vous reviens dans quelques instants.
ICRF is a non-profit organization consisting of physicians, scientists, and volunteers dedicated to supporting innovative cancer research. With chapters in Montreal, Toronto, New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, Connecticut, and Israel, ICRF has raised more than $74 million and funded over 2,500 cancer research projects. Almost 1 in every 2 Canadians is expected to be diagnosed with cancer in their lifetime, and 1 in 4 Canadians will die from the disease. On average in Quebec, someone learns that they have cancer every 9 minutes. Every 23 minutes, someone dies of it. Cancer is the leading cause of death in Quebec. And that was before COVID. While we adapt to the COVID tidal wave, cancer remains with us. COVID reminds us that our healthcare system needs brilliant minds and well-trained hands. Our most vulnerable communities rely on our doctors and their teams more than ever. And this is why science matters.
COVID-19 has impacted all facets of life, particularly here at the hospital. We have to walk around the hospital in protective gear. We touch a lot less, and sometimes the touch is very important for a patient, particularly those who are suffering from cancer or those who are recovering from an operation. The times I speak to patients, more often than not, is done via this type of medium, via a video or by a phone call. And in cancer care, it's really difficult to have a meaningful discussion over the phone or by video.
Here are the masks. Okay, we're ready to roll. In terms of the work in the COVID area now, we try to be more social distancing. We had some outbreak on our floor, but all in all, I think that McGill is adjusting to the new situation.
I'm part of a team of 3 orthopedic oncologists who work at the University of Montreal, Maisonneuve-Rosemont and Saint-Justine Hospital. We are responsible for helping with the diagnosis and the surgical management of sarcomas, which are cancers that touch the bone.
We're starting to return to do urgent oncological surgeries, although it is still limited due to the fact that in our main hospital there are a lot of COVID patients.
One of the problems is maybe 10-15% of the cases we have to operate are going to stay in the hospital 3 to 4 weeks. Some of the patients we're operating are at risk. If they contract COVID, they may very well die. So we don't want delays in cancer treatment. Luckily, we're starting to get control a little bit of the hospital. We're fine-tuning it as we go. Somebody said we're building a plane as we're flying it.
The hospital does not really feel like a safe place because you have to protect yourself from an invisible enemy which lives mostly in your head, and you need to try to be strong.
In terms of research, unfortunately, that has been closed by McGill. The Lady Davis Institute has been locked down pretty much.
We were asked to suspend all our research activity in the lab.
None of us felt that we wanted to interrupt our research in cancer. So we had to reorganize the lab. We found a way to have only one person in the lab, maintaining the lab going.
We have to recognize that all our labs have suffered as the funding of cancer research has plummeted, as the resources, rightfully so, have been deviated towards this pandemic.
We still need to figure out a way to do cancer research. That hasn't disappeared with COVID. That's probably became even worse.
The overall theme of our reaction to this pandemic has always had a thread of worry about the cancer patients. It's not so much that I want to be protected against the virus for my own safety. The most difficult thing is trying not to be the person who's going to infect someone who's undergoing chemotherapy, for example, who is very vulnerable.
I'm Brandon McGregor, and I'm 13 years old. In 2018, I got diagnosed with osteosarcoma in my femur. And then I was thrown right into chemo. And while I was finishing my chemo, my dad, he got diagnosed with throat cancer and had to go through radiation. All seemed well for a while until it resurfaced, and he had to have his vocal cords removed, and then it resurfaced again. And now, if I'm right about my details, I think he's only got a few weeks left. During this entire process, the doctor who was following me was Dr. Hislai.
People who treat cancer tend to have a very big heart. And as you know, the face is a mode of expression for the heart. So we're hiding our face, and that's not ideal. But the eye contact is there.
I would just like to thank Dr. Hislai. He's an amazing doctor. Without him, I might not have made it. I just wanted to tell him thank you.
I'm very fortunate to have Dr. Lorenzo Ferri as my thoracic surgeon. I was diagnosed with mesophilia some 4 years ago. Dr. Ferri operated on me, and he has followed me and nurtured me with great support over these years.
We understand we are in an unprecedented time. Even though we need to concentrate on identifying and treating this current pandemic, we have to recognize that cancer is going to be with us as we navigate these infectious pandemics. But I have full confidence in our ability to overcome this challenge.
When you're a victim of cancer and a victim of a type of terminal disease where you know it's eventually going to get you, but you don't know when, there's a certain blessing to it, because you consider every day it's like your last day. So you appreciate that day with a greater intensity.
My passion is my way of being. the way I express myself and interact with the world. The way I do this is by being a healthcare provider. Although it's true that research and technology are helping cure more and more people, it remains fundamentally important never to forget that it is the caring that heals, even more in difficult times like now. I think we are in a very stimulating era, the same way that during the plague, people turned to God. Today, people turn to science. The same way we turn to science to take care of COVID and help us through this, we can count on science and on all of the molecular therapies that are ongoing and proliferating every day with new immunotherapies, new oral treatments, that finally we're getting more and more patients cured with cancer.
To be able to fund research to try and find a cure for cancer and fund doctors so that they can cure existing cases, I find that's just an amazing thing to do.
Dr. Gottlieb gave me a huge opportunity for me and my family to come to Montreal. And since that point, he became a kind of a family. He became a mentor for me. He expects from you to be the best, whatever you are doing. And I think he expects for himself the same. The most important thing is, as my grandfather would say, he's a mensch.
I've been working with Dr. Isler, and it's been a real pleasure. He's a great teacher, and I find that I learn from him new stuff every day. He's really inspiring in the way he communicates and compassionate for his patients.
I think that I couldn't find a better mentor than Dr. Ferry. I remember in the very beginning, he told me, don't be afraid from anything, because all the mistakes that you do, I can fix. And I did mistakes, but he always was behind me. I couldn't ask for something better than that.
J'espère que ça vous touche de voir cette dévotion, ce dévouement de la part des gens qui font de la recherche. I hope you're moved by this devotion to research, this will, this great will to find, to fix, to help. And this is what ICRF does. We fund research. This is the object of this evening as well. If you want to donate, you can through Facebook on that button that you see on Facebook, or go to icrfmontreal.org. Vous pouvez donner évidemment à travers Facebook, mais aussi en allant au icrfmontreal.org. Vous avez peut-être vu Brandon dans la vidéo qu'on vient de regarder, qui ne s'attend pas à ce que son père vive tellement plus longtemps que quelques semaines. C'est évidemment triste. Il n'est pas le seul. Je reçois tout plein de messages de gens qui ont vécu ou sont en train de vivre la même chose. Alors, sa chanson, lui, à Brandon, c'est une chanson de Brad Paisley qui s'appelle Behind the Clouds. C'est une chanson très joyeuse. You saw Brandon in this video talking about his dad and the inevitable end coming, which is heart-wrenching, obviously. I'm getting plenty of messages from people who are going through the same thing or have gone through the same thing. This is the reason why research is so important. We hope that one day we can prevent this. We hope that one day we can do better and help people survive cancer. Brandon's very, very young. His song is a Brad Paisley song called Behind the Clouds. I remember it from the Cars movie. So I'm going to try a version of that. It's a little country song. That's for you, Brandon. Behind the clouds, the sun is shining. Believe me, even though you can't quite make it out, you may not see the silver lining, but there's a big blue sky waiting right behind the clouds. When you're feeling lonely, lost and let down, seems like those dark skies are following you all around, and life's just one big shade of gray. You wonder if you'll see the light of day behind the clouds. The sun is shining. Believe me, even though you can't quite make it out, you may not see that silver lining, but there's a big blue sky waiting right behind the clouds. I've heard it said that this too shall pass. Good times or bad times, neither one will last. But thinking that your luck won't change, it's like thinking it won't ever stop once it starts to rain. Behind the clouds, the sun is shining. Believe me, even though you can't quite make it out, you may not see the silver lining, but there's a big blue sky waiting right behind the clouds. There's a big blue sky waiting right behind the clouds. Well, there's a big blue sky waiting right behind the clouds. C'est pour Brandon. Et j'ai aussi demandé aux différents docteurs qu'on a entendus, là, je vais peut-être faire leur demande spéciale à eux aussi. Giovanna Casacalendalicio. Hi, Gregory, can you please play La Maladie d'amour from Michel Sardou? Thank you so much. I'll try. Elle court, la maladie d'amour dans le cœur des enfants de 7 à 77 ans. Elle chante, la rivière insolente qui unit dans son lit les cheveux blonds, les cheveux gris. Elle fait chanter les hommes et s'agrandir le monde. Elle fait parfois souffrir tout au long d'une vie. Elle fait pleurer les femmes, elle fait crier dans l'ombre. Et le plus douloureux, c'est quand on en guérit. Elle court, la maladie d'amour dans le cœur des enfants de 7 à 77 ans. Elle chante, la rivière insolente qui unit dans son lit les cheveux blonds, les cheveux gris. Et voilà. j'ai plein de demandes tantôt. Là, j'ai escamoté. Là, j'avais une demande de Nathalie Proux et quelques personnes qui vont entendre du Aznavour. I had a lot of requests for Aznavour, who we lost last year. Rudy just wrote in, wants to hear La Bohème, la favorite de mon père dans un CHSLD en ce moment. Je vous parle d'un temps que les moins de 20 ans ne peuvent pas connaître. Montmartre en ce temps-là accrochait ses lilas jusque sous vos fenêtres. Et si l'humble garni qui nous servait de nid ne payait pas de mine, c'est là qu'on s'est connus. Moi qui criais famine et toi qui posais nu. La bohème, la bohème, ça voulait dire on est heureux. La bohème, la bohème, nous ne mangions qu'un jour sur deux. Dans les cafés voisins, nous étions quelques-uns qui attendions la gloire. Et bien que miséreux, avec le ventre creux, nous ne cessions d'y croire. Et quand quelques bistrots, contre un bon repas chaud, nous prenaient une toile, nous récitions des vers, assis groupés autour du feu, en survivant à l'hiver. La bohème, ça voulait dire tu es jolie. La bohème, et nous avions tous du génie. Quand au hasard des jours je m'en vais faire un tour à mon ancienne adresse, je ne reconnais plus ni le nom ni les rues qui ont vu ma jeunesse. En haut de l'escalier, je cherche l'atelier dont plus rien ne subsiste. Dans son nouveau décor, Montmartre semble triste et les lilas sont morts. La bohème, on était jeunes, on était fous. La bohème, ça ne veut plus rien dire du tout. There you go. And I got a request for Tears in Heaven as well. As I was playing this, I saw the request for Tears in Heaven. Let me give that a try. Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven. Would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? Would you help me stand if I saw you in heaven? I find my way night and day, 'cause I know I just can't stay here in heaven. Time can bring you down, Time can bend your knees. Time can break your heart. Have you begging, please, begging, please? Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven. There you go. That's my take on Tears in Heaven, sung by Eric Clapton. And as I've been singing this song, I've been getting plenty of messages from people who tell me that they've gone through some mourning, losing their spouses or their parents and sometimes their kids. Notre prochaine performance, elle est d'un jeune artiste d'ici, un jeune artiste de Montréal qui s'appelle Geoffroy. Our next performance is from a Montreal artist. His name is Geoffroy. He has gone through the pain of losing his mom to cancer, and has internalized those feelings and put them on his most recent album. Geoffroy, c'est un gars d'ici, c'est un gars de Montréal qui commence à avoir un succès vraiment majeur ici et ailleurs. Et Geoffroy a eu la douleur de perdre sa mère au cancer, et puis les suites du cancer, et puis il a comme pris toutes ces émotions-là, toutes ces sensations-là, et puis il a encapsulé ça dans son dernier album, qui est magnifique. Voici une performance de Geoffroy là, dans son petit coin du monde. Here's Geoffroy with a performance of his own music.
I'm thirsty. I'll give you what you want if you want that. You got my full attention. I'm different though. Rather want you so you don't go crazy on me. You won't change me. No taming on a child, but you'd love to. I'm a lot like my dad, you still want me now. Do you now? I'm gonna make you right. It's that easy. You're not just somebody. Don't you worry about me. I'm gonna make you right. It's that easy. You're not just somebody. Don't you worry about me. Enough girl talk. I played the right cards, you keep shuffling. You got me wrapped up, I'll be careful though. Gave you my time, so I'd fancy some work in return. I ain't lonely. Brought up to live alone, I love you slowly. So before you act up, get all fired up. Better let you know that I'm just trouble. I'm just trouble, you know. I'm gonna make you right. It's that easy. You're not just somebody. Don't you worry about me. I'm gonna make you right. It's that easy. You're not just somebody. Don't you worry about me.
Merci beaucoup, Geoffroy. Thank you very much, Geoffroy. Seems to be pretty comfortable in the middle of his forest. That's fantastic. Et merci d'ailleurs à tous ceux qui ont contribué à cette soirée en préparant ces vidéos. Et merci à vous tous qui êtes toujours à notre écoute pour encore une autre heure. Hein. On est là. Si jamais vous voulez contribuer, vous pouvez le faire à travers le bouton qui est sur Facebook ou à icrfmontréal.org. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for staying with us. I know a few of you have been eating with us as well, and I hope you're enjoying your dinner. That's fantastic. And thank you for your donations as well, either through Facebook or to the Icrf Montreal.org. Every amount is an important amount as we distribute this money to people doing research on cancer. Je reçois encore plein de messages. I'm still getting plenty of requests. Alexia Brazo qui veut entendre Can't Help Falling in Love de Elvis. Sure, we can do that. This is for Alexia Brazo. This is actually a French song. Huh? I'll show you. So, wise men say only fools rushing, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. You and I were meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. You and I were meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, 'cause I can't help falling in love with you. Here's the French song, that plaisir d'amour dure toute la vie. For I can't help falling in love with you. Nancy wants to hear Suspicious Minds. That's also Elvis. Caught in a trap, I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I say? We can't go on together with suspicious minds, with suspicious minds. We can't live suspicious minds. So if a good friend I know stopped by to say hello. Well, I still see suspicion in your eyes. Here we go again, asking where I've been. Can't you see the tears in my eyes? I'm crying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. We can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, let our love survive. Wipe those tears from your eyes. Why let a good thing die? 'Cause baby, you know I never lied to you. Oh yeah, caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say, we can't go on together with suspicious minds, with suspicious minds. We can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. J'ai une demande du docteur, je pense que c'est le docteur Isler, dont la chanson, on l'a vu le docteur Isler tout à l'heure dans une des vidéos. Ah tiens, sa chanson c'est Wild is the Wind. Yeah. So Dr. Isler's song, we saw Dr. Isler a little bit early on in one of those videos. Song is Wild is the Wind. Old Nina Simone song. Let me find a key for that. Love me, say you do. Let me fly away with you. For my love is like the wind, and wild is the wind. Give me more than one caress. Satisfy my loneliness. For like a leaf blows through the wind, and wild is the wind. You touch me, I hear the sound of mandolins. You kiss me, and with your kiss the world begins. You're spring to me, all things to me. Your life itself. Life like a leaf clings to a tree. Oh, my darling, cling to me, for we're creatures of the wind, and wild is the wind, wild is my love for you. Je m'en suis rappelé, mais pas à cause de Nina Simone. J'entends dans ma tête la version de Johnny Mathis. I can recall the Johnny Mathis version of that. My parents used to listen to that all the time. J'ai une demande pour Over the Rainbow. Over the Rainbow was requested. We'll give that a try right now. Oh, and Fly Me to the Moon was requested also by Chiara. Chiara. Okay, let me give that a try. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fly me to the moon and let me sing among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, 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 I love you. Et voilà. Qu'est-ce que j'avais dit que j'allais faire? Je vous ai mentionné juste avant ça que j'allais faire Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Okay, we got a request for Over the Rainbow by Louise. Louise wanted to hear Over the Rainbow, which is very appropriate for an evening about research. Because somewhere solutions and remedies are right there over the rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the stars are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If pretty little bluebirds fly above the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? Voilà pour la demande de Louise. Je voulais entendre ça. Une demande que j'ai pas faite tout à l'heure. Something I've not done. that was requested. Ave Maria. That's Nancy wanted to hear Ave Maria. I'll do that maybe later on. And someone else requested Que c'est beau la vie. Il y a quelqu'un d'autre qui a demandé Que c'est beau la vie. C'est une belle chanson, surtout à chanter à des gens qui sont ou bien atteints du cancer ou qui s'en sont sortis, ou alors qui accompagnent des gens qui sont atteints du cancer. Beautiful song, beautiful Jean Ferrat song that I've been asked quite a lot since the beginning of the evening. I'll do it right now. Le vent dans tes cheveux blonds, le soleil à l'horizon, quelques mots d'une chanson. C'est beau la vie. Un oiseau qui fait la roue sur un arbre déjà roux, et son cri par-dessus tout. Que c'est beau la vie. Tout ce qui tremble et palpite, tout ce qui lutte et se bat, tout ce que j'ai cru trop vite, à jamais perdu pour moi. Pouvoir encore regarder, pouvoir encore écouter, et surtout pouvoir chanter. Que c'est beau la vie. Pouvoir encore regarder, pouvoir encore écouter, mais surtout pouvoir chanter. Que c'est beau la vie. Que c'est beau la vie. Et voilà pour Jean Ferrat. Thank you very much for your request. Please feel free. I'm not done. I'm here for the next little while. Please continue sending your requests. S'il vous plaît, continuez de m'envoyer vos demandes spéciales. On est sur Facebook, sur l'un de plusieurs canaux. Vous êtes sur celui de l'Icrf ou sur le Notre. Ça va me faire plaisir de répondre à vos demandes spéciales encore pendant un moment. Please, send your requests. Send your requests. I'm not a doctor. Tonight I'm Dr. Feelgood. Trying to make you feel good with the music that you are requesting, as we have many other real doctors working and researching to cure cancer. That's the ultimate goal. So thank you for being here with us tonight. Thank you for your contributions. Merci d'être là avec nous ce soir. Merci pour vos dons. Je prends un moment pour vous montrer une histoire vraiment, vraiment touchante. Parce que, évidemment, les gens qui sont atteints du cancer, c'est quelque chose à traverser. Je l'ai vécu avec ma maman. C'est pas simple. C'est pas facile, ça peut être décourageant, ça peut être fatal, évidemment. Il faut garder le moral. Having cancer is not something that's easy. It's not easy at all. I went through this with my mom as she was getting treatment at the Jewish General Hospital. It can be fatal, so obviously that's not fun. So it's not fun for people who suffer from cancer. It's not fun for people. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's not fun, but it's not easy for people who are there to support spouses, children, grandchildren sometimes, friends, neighbors, people who did not expect to be so close to you when you do have to deal with cancer. Here's a really interesting story about two ladies who have supported each other. They've got stories that kind of intermingled. So please take a look at this video. Je vous demande de regarder attentivement cette vidéo avec deux belles histoires de personnes qui ont vécu avec ce que c'est que ce défi de soutenir des gens qui sont atteints du cancer. Here are Jordana and Sonia.
Approximately 2.5 years ago, I went to a doctor's appointment with my mother, and I found out that she was diagnosed with late-stage pancreatic cancer. My mother, she is a force to be reckoned with. She's taught me the benefit of internal fortitude. But the truth is, she has incredible inner strength and grace.
My mother passed away on January 1st, 3 years ago. She had pancreatic and liver cancer. She was so radiant. Like my mom, she was the light. My mom was just heart. And my mom was such an inspiration to me to go from heart.
I think it's important to remember our cancer patients. And the hospital now, unfortunately, is not a safe place. It's a scary decision to have to choose between going for your treatments and sheltering in place and potentially the cancer spreading.
COVID is a very real thing, but cancer doesn't know that COVID exists. So while we're all so preoccupied with buying masks and, hand sanitizers and how we're going to reopen our offices and, how are we going to make money and how are we supporting, I get that. I get it. Cancer didn't get the memo.
The science is clear. The cure for COVID-19 and the cure for cancer is going to come from one place, cutting edge research. And that's exactly what Icrf is doing. It's creating cutting edge research locally and in Israel and supporting our local hospitals. And quite frankly, I think that's where our focus should be and where our money should be going.
Cancer is so important and so real and is taking so many lives that we cannot, because we're going through another test in our life, forget that this needs our help, it needs our money.
But we want you to enjoy your evening, to treat yourselves, to love each other, and to find a way to make the best of every day in this very, very difficult time.
Now's the perfect time to go within and to truly go within and say, how can I help? It has to start with you.
And that's exactly right, because the cancer patients don't have the energy to do it. So they're looking to us to step up and to do it for them.
Cancer research is prolonging life. So if you can take this time to show up and then to get into action and actually step in.
And I think that we're a mighty little town, Montreal. We're strong, we're resourceful, we're brilliant, we're beautiful, and we are going to show these cancer patients exactly what our worth is and what we can do for them.
Merci à ces deux femmes qui sont, vous voyez, qui sont vraiment pleines de résolve, convaincues qu'on peut faire la différence. And again, thank you to both of you. Thank you very much. When I'm done, I'm continuing with these requests. Whatever you want to hear, I will try to play it. J'ai une demande de Mitch Garber. Qui veut entendre... Qu'est-ce qu'il a écrit, Mitch Garber? Pour mon épouse, les blues du businessman. P.S. I love you, Greg. Thank you very much, Mitch. So, for Mitch, le blues du businessman... Actually, it's actually for his wife. C'est pour la femme de Mitch Garber. Qu'est-ce que j'ai d'autre comme... j'ai plein de demandes, là. Et puis, dans quelques instants, on aura Nikki Janowski aussi qui va faire une performance. OK, alors j'essaie ça. Oh, and I got Rick. Rick wants to hear I Will Survive. That's a great idea. First I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. Then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong. And I learned how to get along. But now you're back from outer space. I just walk in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. Should say that you would lock, should have made you leave your key. If I'd known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. Oh, now go, walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Thought I'm caught. You thought I'd lay down and die. Oh, no, not I. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live. I've got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. It took everything I had not to fall apart. Kept picking up the little pieces of my broken heart. Then I spent so many times feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry, but now I hold my head up high. Now you see me, somebody new. I'm not that same stupid girl who fell in love with you. Now you come and knock on my door. You expect me to be free. Well, I'm saving all my loving for someone who's loving me. Oh, now go, walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Thought I'd crumble. You thought I'd lay down and die. Oh, no, not I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I stay alive. I've got all my life to live. I've got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. Love is in the air. Everywhere I look around. This is very Montreal. Love is in the air. In every sight and every sound. And I don't know if I'm being foolish. Don't know if I'm being wise. Something that I've got to believe in when I see the love that's there in your eyes. Love is in the air. Love is in the air. Whoa. That's also a great idea. Love is in the air. Love is in the air. Whoa. I will survive. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live. I've got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. I will survive. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live. I've got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. I will survive. I will survive. There you go, that was for Rick. C'était pour Rick ou Rich qu'on entend I Will Survive. Je reviens à Mitch Garber qui voulait entendre le blues businessman pour sa femme. Here's for Mitch Garber. J'ai du succès dans mes affaires. J'ai du succès dans mes amours. Change souvent de secrétaire. J'ai mon bureau en haut d'une tour, d'où je vois la ville à l'envers, d'où je contrôle mon univers. Je passe la moitié de ma vie en l'air, entre New York et Singapour. Pas ce qu'on veut. J'aurais voulu être un artiste pour pouvoir faire mon numéro. Quand l'avion se pose sur la piste, à Rotterdam ou à Rio, j'aurais voulu être un chanteur pour pouvoir crier qui je suis. J'aurais voulu être un auteur, oh oh, pour pouvoir inventer ma vie, pour pouvoir inventer ma vie. J'aurais voulu être un acteur pour tous les jours changer de port et pour pouvoir me trouver beau, oh oh, sur un grand écran en couleur, sur un grand écran en couleur. J'aurais voulu être un artiste pour avoir le monde à refaire, pour pouvoir être un anarchiste et vivre comme un millionnaire, et vivre comme un millionnaire. J'aurais voulu être un artiste leur dire pourquoi j'existe, pourquoi j'existe. Voilà, c'était pour Mitch Carper. That was for Mitch and more specifically for Mitch's wife. Thank you for the request. Thank you, Mitch, qui vient de dire merci. En plus, continuez à m'envoyer vos demandes spéciales. Please, write in your requests. This is why I am here. We're trying to play some music because music brings us together. It brings us together. As tonight, we are also together to celebrate and to raise funds for the ICRF, the Israeli Cancer Research Fund, which gives out money to many different hospitals on the French side, on the English side, on every side, anyone who's in research. So thank you to the ICRF. Si vous voulez donner, icrfmontréal.org. If you want to make a donation, icrfmontreal.org, or right there on Facebook. Je vais continuer à prendre vos demandes spéciales. I will continue taking your requests for a little while yet. À présent, une présentation, une belle performance. Une performance de la chanson You've Got a Friend. C'est ce que sont les gens qui font de la recherche. C'est ce que sont les gens qui sont dans le domaine médical. Être des amis pour ceux qui souffrent, qui sont atteints de maladies. Et dans ce cas-ci, du cancer. You've Got a Friend, a Carole King song. Made very popular by James Taylor. But tonight, we get to hear a Montreal girl who's popular around the globe, everywhere on the planet. I think she must be like 25 or 26 now. Nikki Janowski from Montreal. Recorded. She was a big star when she was like 10, 11, 12. So imagine now. C'est une vedette d'ici, de Montréal, qui fait carrière partout sur la planète. La plus jeune artiste à avoir été signée par le label Verve, qui performait ici à Montréal il y a des années pour le festival de jazz, mais qui ensuite de ça a participé à l'album hommage à Ella Fitzgerald, puis qui maintenant chante avec plein de grands artistes de partout sur la planète. So, here's with You've Got a Friend, a beautiful performance by Montreal's own Nikki Janowski.
Hey everyone at ICRF, it's Nikki Janowski here. I just wanted to thank you all so much for what you do, and I wanted to play a little song for the frontline workers and the cancer community. I'm going to play it on my keyboard here, so hopefully I don't mess up, but here is You've Got a Friend. When you're down in trouble, you need some love and care, and nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest nights. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You've got a friend. If the sky above you grows dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow, keep your head
together, babe, and call my name out loud now, and soon you'll hear me knocking at your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Baby, don't you know about winter, spring, summer, fall? Hey, now all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. Now ain't it good to know that you got a friend? And people can be so cold, they'll hurt you, yes, and desert you. Take your soul if you let them, but we're not gonna let them do that, no. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yes, I will, to see you again. Baby, don't you know about winter, spring, summer, fall? All you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You've got a friend. You've got a friend.
Thanks to Nikki Janowski for this beautiful performance of You've Got a Friend. I'm not the only one who thinks it's a beautiful performance. We're getting plenty of comments. Catherine says, I remember seeing Nikki at Place des Arts when she was a little girl wearing flats and singing with a big band. Love her. Many people love her. Lots of thank yous and lots of hearts. Thank you, Nikki Janowski. Merci beaucoup, Nikki Janowski, pour cette belle performance. Nikki qui n'est plus la petite fille qui chantait à la Place des Arts, qui est maintenant... Je pense qu'on n'est pas supposé dire l'âge des 25 ou 26 ans. Il y a Jacques qui a fait une demande qui est très, très drôle. Je la fais juste rapidement parce qu'elle est vraiment très drôle. Jacques came up with a request I think is very funny. Requested Bad Case of Loving You because he likes the middle part that goes, Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. No pill's gonna cure my ill. I got a bad case of loving you. Hot summer night feels like an end. I ain't got my baby yet. I need you to soothe my heart, turn my blue heart to red. Now, doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a hot case of loving you. No pill's gonna cure my ill. I got a bad case of loving you. Hot summer night feels like a net. I ain't found my baby yet. I need you to soothe my head, turn my blue heart to red. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. No pill's gonna cure my ill. I got a bad case of love. I got a bad case of love. I got a bad case of loving you. Bad case of loving you. Jacques, that was very funny. C'est très, très drôle, Jacques, cette demande-là, de demander au docteur, donnez-nous de l'information. Ben, c'est ce qu'on fait ce soir, en vous donnant un aperçu sur ce qui se passe dans la recherche pour le cancer. That's what we're doing tonight. I'd like to take a moment to thank a few people. I'd like to thank Mike Finker and Dr. Marcia Gilman and family. They're both sponsors of this evening. They made this possible, this show, and also this streaming platform. So thank you for being so generous. D'ailleurs, à ce sujet-là, en plus de les remercier, M. Mike Flinker et puis la famille de Mme Gilman, Marcia Gilman et sa famille, en plus de les remercier comme commanditaire de notre événement de ce soir, je vous invite à regarder cette vidéo qui était préparée parce que vous savez qu'on vit la crise, on vit tous la même crise en ce moment, mais cette espèce de désir d'aider ne disparaît pas. The spirit to help, to give, to contribute, to support, that never fades. Hopefully, it never fades. In this case, definitely does not fade and is not going to disappear. And it's our collective action and also our monetary support that makes science advance, and that's why it's so incredibly important. Alors, votre support, votre soutien, les dons, mais aussi le fait d'être là et d'encourager la recherche, c'est ce dont on a besoin. Je parlais de Mike Flinker il y a quelques instants. C'est un survivant. C'est un survivant du cancer. C'est un philanthrope. C'est un homme d'affaires de Montréal. Puis je vous invite à écouter ce qui suit. Mike Flinker, who I just talked about a few seconds ago, is a philanthropist. He's also a cancer survivor. So he knows what he's talking about and is very extremely generous. Please take a few moments to listen to this video.
With the COVID-19 pandemic, everybody's lives have been affected for sure. We've been affected severely in the healthcare system. We treat approximately 20% or to 25% of our usual volume of surgery and outpatient visits and colonoscopy. This obviously is going to have a huge impact on patient care. We are not screening patients for colorectal cancer, so once we're able to restart, we're probably going to have an increase in volume of people who need more urgent surgical care.
Through our fellowships here at McGill and across Canada and in Israel, we will learn from each other and at the same time provide opportunity to form research relationships that will carry on beyond the fellowship training. With some of this work that we've started on a research basis, I talked about the circle of care. For pancreatic cancer patients, we surround the patient with various clinical disciplines, both physicians and allied health, and we try to integrate research into that circle of care.
So my name is Mike Flinker. I'm a businessman. I'm a two-time cancer survivor and fortunately have survived both bouts of cancer. Both cancers are considered cured at this point in time, so I'm very fortunate. My health has been great. I think Israel is a real hotbed for science in general, and the quality of the individuals coming out of Israel is world-class. Cancer is only going to be cured through research, and research requires a tremendous amount of money. And we're just starting to make some headways with cancer, but the dollars required are enormous. So if people can give, it would be absolutely essential, because as I said, we're never going to get the breakthroughs we need without money. It's that plain and simple. And we're not going to get the funding from our respective governments, whether it be federal or provincial, because currently with what's going on with COVID-19, they don't have any more money to fund these projects. But these projects are essential. They're absolutely essential. So I would say give and give generously, because your life could be impacted down the road by some of the contributions you've made. You may be the beneficiary of some of those treatments.
Merci beaucoup encore une fois, Mike Flinker. Thanks a lot, Mike Flinker. This is very moving video. J'ai reçu un message de Mitch Garber pendant ce temps-là. Mitch Garber just sent me a message that said, Gregory, I will donate $2,500 if you play your favorite song. So of course, I'm going to do it. Because this is what this evening is about, raising funds. Except, Mitch, I hope you'll agree. I'm going to play one of my favorite songs, but it's my mom's favorite song, and it means so much to me now that she's gone. I hope you'll see it as a true answer to your request. Let me find a key to play this. Okay, Mitch, this song is, I think it's a song from 1959. It was sung by Elvis Presley, and my mom loved this song. It's called The Wonder of You. I think it applies to researchers, it applies to parents, it applies to spouses who accompany loved ones. When no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong, you give me hope and consolation. You give me strength to carry on, and you're always there to lend a hand in everything I do. That's the wonder of you. And when you smile, the world is brighter. You touch my hand, and I'm a king. Your kiss to me is worth a fortune. Your love for me means everything. I guess I'll never know the reason why you love me like you do. That's the wonder of you. And when you smile, the world is brighter. You touch my hand, and I'm a king. Your kiss to me is worth a fortune. Your love for me means everything. I guess I'll never know the reason why you love me like you do. That's the wonder of you. I guess I'll never know the reason why you love me like you do. That's the wonder of you. There you go, Mitch. That was for you. And also for my mom. Un peu pour ma maman qui adorait cette chanson-là et qui m'a chanté ça tellement souvent quand j'étais petit. Bon, c'est le moment pour moi de vous présenter la directrice générale du Israel Cancer Research Fund. Let me introduce you to the CEO of the Icrf. I think she's got some interesting stuff to tell us. So, even if you're sitting in your living room, you might be listening to me in your car right now. Just a round of applause for Alexandra Schwartz.
A year ago in New York City, I met the most inspiring human being. He made me laugh, and he made me cry. If you remain unconvinced that cancer research needs our help, your financial support, then meet Tamir Gilat, ICRF Israel's chapter chairman, who from his home in Tel Aviv shares with us how his romance with science, cancer research, and ICRF began.
Hello, everybody. Good evening, Montreal. It's so exciting being here with you. I was dreaming about coming myself to Montreal, but let's be happy with what we have. My name is Tamir Gilat. Many Israelis remember me as a professional soccer player. As soon as I graduated from the army, I started a law school at the Tel Aviv University, and actually I believe that until today I'm the only professional soccer player that studied law at the Tel Aviv University while he was playing professionally in the first division. And then I started to be an international entrepreneur. I want to share with you the way that I was introduced to ICRF, because my whole life today is about cancer, is with cancer 24/7. The end of 2010, I started to feel that something was out of harmony in my body. I went to some tests. I was answered by doctors that I have nothing and it's just in my imagination. But as soon as I saw that I'm losing many pounds and discomfort changed to pain, I decided to take my destiny in my own hands. So I went to do a private CT scan, and unfortunately my feeling was right. And I was diagnosed with 2 types of cancer, kidney cancer and pancreatic cancer. The doctor that told me that I have nothing to worry about saw me the next morning and told me that actually I have between 3 to 6 months to live. And he advised me not to do any treatments because the chances that I will overcome this cancer is 0. At the time, my youngest daughter, Mia, was only 18 months old. Gabriel was 2 years and 10 months, and Alma was 13. And I knew that if I die now, my toddlers would never remember me. So I decided to do it my way and started my own interesting, challenging, and inspiring journey. I went to different types of treatments. I had 2 major operations. Then I started chemotherapy. Few months after I was diagnosed and had the first operation, the cancer came back to my liver. My doctor told me that there were no more treatment options for me, and I need to say goodbye to my family. Next morning, she called me, and she told me that there is an experimental trial, a clinical experimental trial, that was expected to extend life expectancy of cancer patients that has the BRCA, the BRCA mutation, in breast, ovarian cancer, or pancreatic cancer. It should extend the life expectancy by few months. So I joined, of course, this clinical experimental trial, and this was the first time that I was exposed to cancer research. This is how my romance with cancer research and with the Israel Cancer Research Fund started. I was on this trial for 52 months. I'm the only person on earth that survived this trial. We were 400 patients, but it's not about me. It's about the fact that this experimental trial was a very big success. Although many of the patients died, they lived longer than was expected. So what happened? The cancer researchers decided to continue and to research about this drug. And today we have an FDA-approved life-saving drug called Icrf that is being used by breast cancer patients and ovarian cancer patients and pancreatic cancer patients, and keeping them alive. So think about all these families, children that are not losing their parents, ladies that did not lose the spouse, or the husband did not lose the wife. So this is what cancer research all about. And I realized that I have the gift because I am the rat lab that jumped out of the lab. And I'm standing here and you can talk to me, you can touch me, you can laugh at me. And this is my understanding. This was the enlightenment, that I have the key to carry the message and to explain people that this is our social responsibility to devote our time and to donate money to cancer research. And that's the only way we shall overcome the 21st century plague. Don't mistake, the 21st century plague, it's not the corona. The corona is even not a cousin. It's a serious disease, and it will be gone. Cancer will not be gone. Cancer is here to stay until there will be enough money to complete all the needed research, and I promise you that within 10 to 20 years, cancer will become a chronic disease, and with time comes even a disease that nobody remembers he had it. It all depends on me and on you and on you and on me. I have a much better life today than I used to have as an important businessman. Much more better life when I'm giving all the time that I have left for the community, for cancer patients and for cancer research.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Tamir. And you know, in many cancers, we're already at the chronic stage. Cancer is something that we live with, but that it's treatable, and it's something that can prolong our life. You know, you have cancers where 20 years ago, the mortality rate was 90%. If you had prostate cancer, there was a 90% chance that you would die. Today, the numbers are reversed. Okay, prostate cancer is a very treatable cancer, and if caught early, your chances are great. And that all comes from research. Research takes time. Research takes money. And you know, I want to thank everyone here tonight, toutes les dons qui sont venus ici ce soir pour le ICRF. C'est vraiment apprécié. These funds go directly to research, and like Mike Flinker said, we need a lot of money and we need a lot of people part of the cause. I want to take this opportunity to thank our platinum sponsors for tonight, Lawrence Vatch and Evelyn Waitzer, Vivian and Howard Stotland, the Felicia and Arnold Aaron Foundation, and Lois and Gary Alexander. Thank you very much to those platinum sponsors. I would also like to thank a very special woman who you saw before, Jordana Pfeiffer Eisenman, who's tonight's chair. She couldn't be with us here in the studio due to the maximum allowed, social distancing and governmental rules. I mean, I can't believe I'm even saying that, but that's the reality of what we're living tonight. So thank you, Jordana. Congrats. Merci beaucoup, Jordana, pour tout ton effort pour ce soir. Without further ado, we want to talk numbers. We want to talk about how much we raised tonight. And I have a very important woman who I'd like to call up on stage. I mentioned her in my speech at the beginning, Cheryl Ramroop, our general manager. She's been busy since this has started, taking donations that have been coming in, small and large. Every donation is equal to one another because it's a donation, it's support. So Cheryl, please come up, and I'd like you to announce the total number for tonight, and then I have a little special surprise.
Good evening, everyone. I'm very happy and excited to announce that because of your generosity, we have raised $190,000. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We couldn't do it without you.
That's great. Wow. It's amazing. But what's even better is we have a special surprise.
Oh, okay.
190 is a great number. It's close to 200,000. I was on the phone with Mike Flinker before, and he and his wife, Dr. Marcia Gilman, and their family have agreed to support a fellowship. And that fellowship costs $210,000. So they will sponsor a fellow for 2 years who will come and work here in Montreal from Israel And so I'm very proud to announce that tonight's gala has raised in excess of $400,000, plus que $400,000 ce soir. Merci beaucoup.
That's fantastic. Congratulations, Jeffrey. J'espère que vous avez compris, hein? Plus de $400,000 qui ont été amassés ce soir par le Israel Cancer Research Fund. C'est fantastique. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you, Jeffrey. Congratulations to everyone involved tonight. On n'a pas fini, hein? On va continuer pendant un moment. But you have more you want to say? Do you want to add something?
No, I just wanted to thank you and your team
my pleasure.
And everyone watching from home. Thank you for this new method, this new virtual method. Merci beaucoup. C'est vraiment incroyable ce nouveau méthode virtuelle. C'est vraiment cool. C'est nouveau et ça va rester avec nous pour un peu de temps. So get used to this, Montreal. Get used to this, Quebec and world. Everyone watching. We have people in Colombia watching tonight. People in France. People in Israel, literally from all over the world, which is pretty cool because traditionally they could never come to our gala, but tonight they're here, and we're very inclusive, and we're happy that everyone's with us.
The brave new world still requires a spirit of giving. Still requires charity events and stuff like that. Still requires research because cancer is not going to wait, and people who need help are not going to wait either. So thank you to both of you. Moi, j'aimerais prendre un instant pour remercier Beatrice and Blossom. I'd like to thank Beatrice and Blossom for the delicious meals. Many of you watching us right now tonight got a chance to see those, to taste those delicious meals. By the way, some of those meals are going to the Jewish General Palliative Care team this Wednesday, so in just a couple of days. Merci pour l'ensemble de vos commentaires, de vos demandes spéciales aussi. Thank you for your request. Thank you, Mitch Garber, for your donation. I hope you enjoyed the Wonder Review. There are a few things I still need to play. On a entendu Tamir avec son message extrêmement engageant, extrêmement inspirant. Tamir qui a perdu son épouse et qui m'a demandé de jouer Dancing Queen en hommage à sa femme qu'il a perdue en juin. Ce mois de juin, c'est l'anniversaire de son départ, de son décès. Alors, je vais essayer de faire ça, une version de ça. Friday nights and the lights are low, looking out for a place to go, where they play the right music, getting in the swing, you come to look for a king. Anybody could be that guy. Night is young and the music's high. With a bit of rock music, everything is fine. You're in the mood for a dance. And when you get a chance, you are the dancing queen. Oh, you're only 17. Dancing queen, feel that beat from the tambourine. Oh, you can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. What that scene in the dancing queen. Dancing queen. Dancing queen. Le Dr. Lorenzo Ferri, he requested Let It Be. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. Wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary sings to me. She's singing words of wisdom. Let it be. 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 Singing words of wisdom. Let it be. 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 Singing words of wisdom. Let it be. And I'm going to end this evening with a request by Jackie Siblin. Jackie Siblin, a very special mom. I think it's the perfect song to end this with. La dernière chanson ce soir, elle est pour Jackie Siblin, chanson française entendue par un gars de Montréal qui s'appelle Paul Anka, proposée à un gars qui était à Vegas à l'époque, Frank Sinatra, et ça a donné un succès incroyable. And now, the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every byway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there were doubts, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I grew tall, and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my did it my way. Thank you very much for being with us tonight. Merci beaucoup d'avoir passé ce moment avec nous ce soir. Merci à Icrf. Bravo pour ce montant extraordinaire de plus de 400 000 $ amassé ce soir pour la recherche sur le cancer. Over $400,000 tonight for Icrf and their quest to vanquish cancer and research on cancer. So thank you to all involved. Merci beaucoup. On se retrouve bientôt. Et à bas le cancer. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. You just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on me. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother. You need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on me. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Call me when you need a friend, call me. Make a donation, call me. When you need a friend, call me. Why don't you call? It's like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water.